Now when we light up the incense, when the incense comes to life, the smoke that's there, Namaste all you fragrant people, and welcome to Om Incense Show with DJ, a show that helps you increase your incense quotient. So if you are an incense enthusiast, consider subscribing. So this is Oriental Mogra Agarbatti. This is what the pack is like. It's a nice big pack. It says Oriental Mogra incense sticks, which, you know, a nice green background and some white flowers, which is not Mogra, but then they've said that it's Mogra. So this is there, and this is 100 grams for 75 rupees, and this is so this is what the pack is like, and this is what we have. We also get this nice small match box with this, which is like really cute. I really like this matchbox. It's like this cute, and the best part is it has a nice green top. So the matchstick head is green. It's not like the usual the brown that we have, or you know, Cycle brand sends what is red in color. I really like these green. I think they've you know, they try to match it with the green jasmine incense. So this is what we get. It's really cute, very nice, and they have all the incense names mentioned here. It's a nice sweet little pack. So this is what we get. We get a lot of incenses. I think what the incense must be around 70, 80, or I think 100 incenses. A lot of incenses are there. It comes in a clear pouch like this. It's clear on one side and branded on the other, so it comes like this. And the incense is very pretty. It's a nice black incense. It's a black dipped incense, and 9-inch incense. It has a dark green bamboo core to it, so it gives a nice, very pretty look to it. You know, black and green comes out as a nice combination. So it comes out like this, and going by its length, it will be there from what, 45 minutes, 40 minutes, something like that, because that's the usual burn time for dipped incenses, around 9-inch dipped incense. So this is what we have. So this has the cold note has a very nice jasmine kind of a floral fragrance. Not exactly, this is not exactly the Mogra fragrance. However, that dirtiness, which is very typical of Mogra, is there, and that sweetness is there. That jasmine oil, you know, that chameli ka tel fragrance, which also is a very typical trait of any good jasmine incense, is also there. Somehow I don't like that, you know, that incense, that jasmine oil fragrance, but I'm sure because you know, that's one of the real you know, jasmine attar will be like that. So if you like that kind of fragrance, you'd like this. That's the top note. Now when we light up the incense, when the incense comes to life, the smoke that's there, so the Mogra fragrance is there, but it comes across more as a floral with a so it's like not like typical Mogra that you might expect. Like if you ever smelt a fresh Mogra flower on the plant, this is not that fragrance. However, this is that floral kind of fragrance that will come across as a floral fragrance, like not really Mogra but floral. But that jasmine dirtiness, if you are well versed with the jasmine fragrance, you'll be able to say that this is a jasmine fragrance. That's the kind of note this has. That sweetness, that floral sweetness is not there, and it's a very silent kind of blend. So if we talk of intensity, the intensity would be somewhere around what, 3. That's the kind of intensity this has. This is a very, you know, lit up somewhere, doing its own work, not trying to attract your attention kind of an incense. It's just like one of those incense which you might just want to, if you are not somebody who is looking for an incense which will you know, attack your senses, you might just want to go for this. It's like that kind of a floral, not like typical Mogra, but a floral fragrance which with the dirtiness of Mogra to it, a hint of it. So that's the kind of incense this is. If we talk of diffusion, the diffusion also wasn't to a very large area. The diffusion capacity is not great as such, not good. The diffusion bubble is quite small, and you know, the diffusion is hardly anything. I mean, it just has a small bubble around it. That's the kind of diffusion. And if we talk of retention, the retention also is not great. The active retention was for around what, half an hour, 45 minutes, and the passive retention was for around an hour or so, or probably an hour and a half. something like that, even less than that. So that's the kind of retention this was. So basically overall, this is one of those very silent incenses. If you are somebody who likes very mild incense, I mean, you have to light up an incense because you're doing puja or jap or something, and it is required to light up an incense. If you want to light up an incense because it is required and not because you are actually looking for an incense, this is the one for you. No diffusion, I mean hardly any diffusion, hardly any retention. The intensity is like much low than compared to many other incenses. So if you like a baby frail kind of fragrance, which is like silent mild kind of fragrance, you might just want to go for this. And like I said, this will be available on scentingsecrets.com. Apply the code DJ7 to get an additional 7% discount on all of the things that you purchase there. So home aroma products and attar and dhoopdani and all of those things are there. So they already have a lot of discount going on each of the brands. If you might just want to go check there. And to me, this is not something that I would really go out and buy again, because I'm somehow not something, I mean, this is not something that I'm going to repurchase. This is not going to go in my treasure box of incenses, which is like, I have a treasure box of incense which I never let them go out of stock. So this will not go in there. So I'm going to give it a star rating of 2. So that's Oriental Mogra, and also it has a Hindi branding on one side. So it's going to be 2 for Oriental Mogra Agarbatti incense sticks. If you like a silent mild incense, you would like this. So that's the review that we had today. Now the quiz that we had last time was, name the incense brand that is manufactured by bakery industry. So the answer is Shiv Ranjini Agarbatti. That's there, and it has a nice fan following of its own. It is an incense which is like really people really like. And I remember calling up this guy to find out about the incense, and I said, which is the incense that I should buy, and he said go for Shiv Ranjini. I said, and he wanted me to give you a whole big pack. So I said, I don't know if I'll like it. He said, ma'am, you're sure to like it, because there's nobody who doesn't like it. Now the quiz that we have today is incense resin, which is supposed to help you with triglycerides and cholesterol, and it is quite famous in Ayurvedic, in the Ayurvedic pharmacopoeia, and that's an incense resin. So just name that incense resin to me. That's the quiz that we have today. So I hope you enjoyed this episode and you learned something from it. If you think somebody else can learn something from it too, share it with them. If you liked it, give it a like. And if you are looking for a really nice jasmine incense, you might just want to watch either of these episodes that you can see here. This is Dolly Cha here, and I thank you so much for watching this episode. Till we meet again next, take very good care of yourself. Namaste.